Hi lovelies, if you've come across this video, this reading may just be for you. This is the main energies of this week. And oh my gosh, we have a golden opportunity coming in, maybe a wish coming true. This could be a job, someone offering help to us. This is like a helping hand, or you might receive something that's going to be like the starting phase of something, okay? It's going to be a foundation that you can plant a seed. Now, maybe some of you are literally getting out and planting a seed in the garden, doing some gardening. It is spring here in the southern hemisphere. So for a lot of us, it's also very symbolic of manifesting what it is that we want to, have grow in our lives. But for the majority of us, the main message is that there's a golden opportunity coming in. It could be that you receive a phone call, a letter in the mail, or you run into someone and you have a conversation and there's talk about, it's like a proposal, okay, to you. It's something that it might be a whole new path altogether, a new opportunity. Or it might be that you're expanding out from something that you know already. It could be that you have a windfall. You might win a bit of money. Or you get given a loan, or something is approved. So it's actually good luck, it looks like, this week for a lot of us around our security, our material world, something that we can grow upon. What else have we got coming for us this week, please, Spirit? And we have the Temperance, which is healing, patience, doing things in moderation. Wow, look at the Capricorn energy of the Queen of Pentacles, and we've also got the Sagittarius energy. So it's very grounding. This is also earthy energy. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn as well. And we see the balance, okay, between the yin and the yang right here with the sun and the moon. Could be that we're working with moon cycles. It's all about divine timing as well, things coming in for us. But the Queen of Pentacles, being the Capricorn, is all about ambition, it's finances, it's power, it's that inner power. Power over our finances, things like that. And I just love it how she's holding her coin. She's very secure in herself. And just being able to do things in moderation. So it's not like a week where we're going to go off and spend like crazy and be silly with money. We're actually going to just really take our time in making decisions, and just enjoying our coin as well. So you might want to go and splurge a little bit, but it's going to be in moderation. So I'm loving that. I love that so much. It's almost like we're rewarding ourselves for a job well done. And also this card, Temperance, can be in relation to Archangel Michael. So there's protection around coin. There's protection around financial security. Things like that as well. And wow, that's interesting that keyword patience is coming up, because that's very much in line with the Temperance energy right there. So patience, very important to have patience. So in other words, your patience is paying off. What we've been patient about, like the seed here, okay? It takes time to grow and see things. So it could be a new venture, an investment, something we're putting our money into that will actually bring about golden abundance, okay? So that's cool. And angels are by our side. There it is. Angels are by our side. So if you're seeing feathers in your path, it could be like significant white feathers or just significant feathers in your path. It's like the universe, the angels are telling you, we're here with you. Your patience is being rewarded. Just keep the faith. We're right by your side. We're helping things to align into your life. And you're not alone, because we're with you, and we're going to be bringing in the right people to help you with something, whether it be a new idea or if you need help with something. You're never alone. Yeah. Tap into your creative spirit, and that's where you could be making your coin. I used to, years ago, we come from a musical family, and I was broke, okay? Still am, but that's how life is. But you can use your talents to make money, okay? So I used to go out and do busking down in the central, mall in my town. And, I'd make a little bit of coin. It wasn't a huge amount, didn't make me, have to get to a point where I could retire or anything like that. But if you're really going out there and using your talents, you know, whether it be like I see people down my street, you know, who are very good at putting beautiful pot plants together, and they'll sell them on the side of their house there. And some people will go to the markets with things they've made, whether it be relishes or whatever. A lot of people are getting gigs or busking, you know, music, like musicians I'm talking about. People will sell their artwork if they're artists. There's so many ways to be creative. Some people will cook delicious meals and sell those. So try and tap into what is your creative spirit. What can you do? I mean, I don't, I don't make money from these videos on TikTok with my tarot. But sometimes people can book in a tarot reading that's a personal reading, and that'll be a bit of dollar for me. So it's about just looking at ways, how can you branch out with your creative spirit, okay? And bring in a little bit of security around that. It could build into something eventually that, you know, you could, you know, make a lot of money from or retire from. I mean, it all starts with an idea at the end of the day. You know, you see all these people successful, making millions, or are just happy and content with what they have. And it all started with an idea. And they just had the right people come in, the right skills. They've gone and learned things. They've trained themselves to be disciplined, all those things. They have the natural passion to do it. And you'll find it. You'll find your purpose here. So maybe this week there is something about having to confront any issues that you might have, whether it be fears, anything that, you know, sometimes we have a lot of negative thoughts around money. People think of money and they suddenly think of it in a bad light. There's nothing wrong with money. It's how you use it. So it's the intention around it. You could have millions and be giving to charities and doing the right thing, you know, doing really nice, kind things, and just branching out that way. But some people will live in poverty mentality as well, and I've been there. And it's scary to not have food in the cupboard sometimes. But there are people out there who will help you. There is a lot you can actually tap into your own creative spirit, right? You're not alone. Spirit is going to help guide you. They'll bring in the right people to help you to blossom in life, to showcase your talents and your skills. It's really scary to have to look into the shadows. Sometimes these shadows are what our parents or, you know, have taught us. It's that ingrained stuff, the fears about not being able to succeed in life, or not ever being able to catch your break, and you know, everyone else is, but you're not, kind of thing. And that can sometimes overcloud, okay, what our purpose is here. This is saying to ground, okay, it's time to ground our energy and take a practical approach. So yes, we might have these beautiful, brilliant ideas, and we've got the passion there, which is the main thing, but we also need to be able to say, okay, what can I do about it? Do I need to go and get some further training so I can get a certificate for this and actually make some money and a career out of this? You don't necessarily have to do it as a career. It could be a side hobby, whatever it is you want to do, but there might be further learning. My flash is gone, but that's okay. There might be further learning with this that can help you to, you know, really make something from this, to build it. Because as we know, it takes time as well. Patience, you know, they do say, especially if it is a business-related project, it takes time. Like, we have to be able to put time and energy and money into something. It can take a couple of years to grow something. But as long as your heart is in it, that is the main thing here. So you've got to be able to feel passionate and that you love what you're doing. And that's when it really does succeed, I think, is when you really do love what you're doing. If you're in a stagnant position right now in a job that's just paying the bills and you really don't have any interest in what you're doing and it's just draining you, it might be time to get out of it. So when you show yourself compassion, you are able to connect with others with an open heart, meaning that, you know, once we show ourselves that love and we feed our own souls and nurture ourselves, that's when we can actually really blossom and help others as well on the journey. Yeah, look at that higher calling. Now this says destined love. So some of you, this could be your love related thing as well. You know, being able to share your life with somebody else. This could be a separate message, but destined love could also mean something that's destined that you love to chase, you know, that you've got to chase and allow to grow and shine in life. You have a higher calling here. Some of you might be into might get into relationship counseling or working around relationships. Things like that could be there. Could be that you find your destined partner or soulmate along this journey. And one more card. Wow. Oh, yeah, for a lot of you it is returning love. Look at that. Someone from the past could be returning into your life. Or if it's not someone you've known in this lifetime physically, it could be their soul, all right, that you've had many past lives with. That, you know, through this higher calling and taking on this new opportunity and opening up your soul and following your mission in life, you're going to meet maybe your twin flame or your soulmate. Someone can return back in. It doesn't have to necessarily be romantic. It could also be that you're returning to something that you love, like a hobby, a creative project, finding yourself again and falling in love with your life, falling in love with you and your life again, okay? And it could also be just family members, people you've been estranged from that might come back in your life as well. So it's very interesting how that happens. Get one more here, and we've got Four of Pentacles. You're going to be in a secure position. So this is looking really good here. It shows investments. It shows that you'll be able to be in a secure position where you're not going to be crazy spending, okay? It's something that you might just keep close to your chest for a little while, your savings. But just being aware that it's okay, right, to go off and take a little bit of that money and go and reward yourself for a job well done as well. But I just see that you're going to be in a really good financial position following this path, and you'll be able to balance out what to put in and what to spend, and it's looking really awesome here. Yeah, I love that. So embrace your inner child. Have fun along the journey, guys. And that is your reading today. I hope it helped you. Love and light.